Good evening, YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. Jack Vade here, by my side as always, my main man, Mando.
Hey, everybody.
Mando, Happy New Year!
Yeah!
Out last night and watched some fireworks, having a good time?
Yeah.
All right, guys, first video of the new year. We were going to do an unboxing video, but we did an unboxing of the turbo tank yesterday, did we not?
Yep.
And we had this thing out, and we were messing with it all day. This thing's got a lot of playability, a lot of play features, so we wanted to get back real excited about this thing. This thing was a lot cooler than I thought it was. So we're going to put the other stuff on hold, go ahead and knock out the full review. So, Mando, go ahead and tell us the name of this bad boy.
We got the turbo tank.
So we got the Clone Wars turbo tank, and here is the packaging. Let's go over the packaging. Okay, so I only really collect the vintage collection packaging, but this is a pretty nice one. It's big and it's impressive, and what's good about these, you can set stuff on top. So you can actually put the vehicle on top of that, it creates like extra shelf space. So I might hold on to this. I just don't like these gimmicky windows because, as you can see, once you pull the stuff out of this, these are big gaping hole in the packaging. But the artwork is really good. Here's the front. There is the top. Got some missiles firing. That popped open because it's open already. And there is the bottom. It's got the Star Wars logo there. And the back. The back I really like. It's got all the play features. So this is something when I was a kid would have been very impressive to me, because it's showing all the different play features there, and it's got the artwork of the, or this is actually a picture of the vehicle there. It shows exactly what you're getting, and this is the tease here. You know, we didn't have YouTube back then. We had the catalogs and the pictures on the back of the box, so this would have been like, oh man, this is the wish list here. That's what you would want. You go show your parents. So every time I see something like that, I do like it. So there's the box, and there, get that out of the way. Mando, tell us what's going on here. You set this up.
So we got our clone trooper finishing this droid off, and then we have him looking awesome. Then we have him looking out for any other droids. Okay,
man. So this vehicle was from Revenge of the Sith, was it not?
Yes.
Okay, so the Battle of Kashyyyk, we pulled it up because I really had a hard time remembering where I saw this thing. And it was right there on the beach. They're storming the beach. They're shooting missiles, and they look pretty impressive. So I didn't have any of that stuff. So we did have a few clone troopers and some battle droids. So I just had this set up. So this doesn't really mimic anything from the actual movie. I just wanted to show you how this looks like set up with some of the figures. So Mando, let's get these bad boys out of the way. And let's go ahead and show off the vehicle and its features. Okay, let's start off with the front end of this bad boy. This thing is huge and is impressive. Okay, guys, it's got 10 tires on this thing. Mando put this bad boy together, and he was just like, man, how many more tires does this thing got? He kept pulling them out of the box. So this thing is big, it's boxy looking. This was actually a design that George Lucas had originally planned for Episode 5, Empire Strikes Back, for the Hoth battle scene. He decided to not use this design and keep it for the prequels. But so this was originally meant to be rolling across the ice, in case somebody wonders the history on that. This thing has got a lot of details all over it. Does not have like a paint job. And this is where, like, I'm sure down the line, Hasbro's going to reissue this. Like, if I'm a betting man, I absolutely believe it's going to be reissued at some point within the vintage collection. They're just letting this thing, the value it rolls gets to a certain point, and then they go, okay, we're going to reissue this bad boy. I think we're going to reissue it with a new paint job. So that's going to be a good thing. And I'm not upset about having this one at all, because I do like having the different versions. And the vintage collection will have, I'm sure, like a grimier look, like it's been used and battle worn. But Mando, you like it like this, right?
Yeah.
So some of the kids, you know, they like it looking new. You know what I mean? They don't want battle worn. They want it brand new.
Most kids will give it their own battle damage.
Most kids give it their own battle damage, and I can assure you, Mando absolutely would. Well, he's not too bad anymore, but he was growing up. Okay, so guys, let's get into it. So this is the front end of the ship. The only thing that I don't like about this is like here in the lower area, it really lacks any kind of detail. I wish they had done a little bit more molding of like shock absorbers. But I don't know how it looks like on screen, but I just wish it had been something down here to give it more detail. Other than that, I do like the way it looks. It looks very futuristic, very boxy. It looks like something Elon Musk may have designed. It's pretty cool. So both sides open up. Just get a view on one of the sides. Get this side open. And inside, got a fully functional cockpit. Mando, you got one of your clones in here?
Yep.
Driving the ship. These are stickers. I got one here, and I got one sitting back here. These you had to apply yourself. No paint apps on this stuff here. And this has got that gray plastic that I do not like that Hasbro uses. It's got it doesn't look metallic. It just looks lifeless and bland. As far as this plastic is concerned, this is like your top grade PVC. This is like when the plastic quality was up there with the best of it. This right here, it feels like it'll cut your skin before it'll snap off. So very high quality plastic over on this part, not so much on the inside there on the cockpit, but there's a lot of detail there. So for all you customizers, there's a lot to be done. You can do a lot of good stuff in there. All right, so I'm gonna close that for now. Moving on. Next little gimmick is right here on the side. So we got the missile launchers. They pull out, you roll them to the side. You can bring them to the forward or to the rear. And I'm gonna go ahead and shoot them on this side. Mando, you wanna do us the honors?
Yes, please.
Go ahead and reach right there.
1, 2, 3.
All right, good. So you saw how those came out. This went about 2 or 3 feet. Good solid force, guys. So
really good shooters.
make sure that when you fire those missiles, you know where they go. We got a good line of sight for where our missiles went. So let's put that back in. Moving along, the next section here opens up. Boom. First thing I want to point out, guys, is that you have the foot pegs, so you can set up clones here. And also on the inside, more foot pegs. Got a little handle here for your clones to stand on. Got a sticker there, little read display. And here is the turret on the inside. The turret will rotate when you spin this gun on the top. Okay, so that's the turret rotating. Come up to the top here, and this is your turret. The turret goes up and down, has little articulation there. And let me go ahead and fire this bad boy off. Boom. So these things come out with a good amount of force. I don't want to lose this thing. We got a lot of missiles flying. We got a lot more to review. So let's go ahead and look to the top here. This will be a machine gun nest. Slide this up. Mando, we got somebody in there?
Yep.
What's this guy doing?
He's being a little lookout and roll with the machine gun.
There you go. So there's a machine gun nest. It raises and lowers, and it's got to leave a little gap there so you can check. You can see this is made out of Beskar. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what it's made out of. It's made out of cheap Hasbro plastic. No, it's made out of plastic, but this is probably heavily armored as well. And you got a little window there for your gun. So little cool feature there. Okay, moving along. So we already did the side there. This is the next little section. So little door, and you got foot pegs there, got a clone sitting there, and a little area on the inside. Just another little play feature. And this thing is just completely loaded. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this guy off now. Man, I'll put in with the rest. Okay. So I can close this up, show you what that looks like closed. I couldn't close it with the actual gun, but you can gimmick it up with the guy with the gun. You just gotta make sure that you have it closed. Okay, so moving on to the cockpit, or the rear cockpit. So this thing opens up. Okay, and this side opens up as well. I'm gonna show you another play feature this has. So inside here, we have the another turret. So these are all linked up with the guns on top. The gun on top, again, rotates up and down, has articulation 360 degrees, and also fires your missile. Man, I'll put that with the rest.
Okay.
Okay, guys, another play feature this bad boy has. Let's close this up. Let's take this off. How does this work? There we go. Okay, so this sets up as a little bunker, okay, and we'll get to that in a second. And this is how it looks like when the bunker is missing. And this is something really cool that we figured out today. So you can open this bad boy up here, okay. Go ahead, Mando, hit it. And the speeder pipe comes out. So we'll go ahead and reload that bad boy up. So you put it on the track, put it back, and there's a little spring. You catch it, you hear the click. And let's go ahead and show where the button is up top here.
The button is right here on the tippy top.
So go ahead and hit that button again, and shoots out. This thing is really cool, guys. I mean, they didn't have to go do that. And there is the speeder bike. So this comes with the set. It comes in that window that you saw. And the other window is going to be that other clone that you saw in the machine gun nest. This thing is loaded with details. Got guns in the front. It's got guns here on the back. It's got turbines here, some jets, and got the foot pegs and the handlebars where the clone will sit there and hold on to the handlebars. And got tire in the front, tire in the rear. This thing stands up on its own and rolls pretty good. So that's a nice little addition to the whole thing. Okay. And then let's talk about the bunker. So you can set this up in a diorama somehow and open this bad boy up, just like so. both sides, and it becomes a little battle bunker. Okay, so you can set up your guys and your little machine gun nest, the whole deal. So this is a really good mobile armored unit. I'm gonna go ahead and close it back up for now and put it back on to the turbo tank, just because it breaks up the aesthetic when it's off. When it's all together, it looks like something out of Alien or something. Okay, so let's get a good shot of it straight on from the back. Got the 10 tires, the 10 rolling tires. Okay. Again, not too much detail down here, and that's the only thing. Like all through this area right here, guys, I feel they got a little bit lazy on. Okay, and even if you look right here, you got some pistons, and this is very bare minimal work. So, you know, hopefully if they, when they do reissue this thing, they go ahead and do something with that, because I think that'll really dress it up big time. Okay, now let's get into the playability features with the sound and electric lights and sounds. So up here up top, there's an on and off switch. Turn that bad boy on, and you got four buttons here. Mando, let's start going through them.
Okay, so let's do this one. Okay, got some clones.
Keep hitting the same button, because so you hit the same button over and over, and it's going to say multiple little sound bites. Go ahead, buddy.
Got some clones speaking. Sounds like
keep pressing them. Yeah, keep pressing them. Tell what's going on.
It rolling. It sounds like.
I think that's the way it turns it on, because we got lights all of a sudden, and I was hoping it would make motor sounds when you move, but it doesn't. But we got lights that I didn't even know we had, so that's pretty cool. Another cool thing about it. Now it's powering down. Yeah. So that one's just going to power it on, power it down.
Looks like the same thing. Some blaster sounds.
Blaster sounds?
Yep. Yeah.
That's the one I recognize there.
Yeah.
So those are just more blaster sounds. So that's all the lights and features, correct?
I think so, yes.
So I believe that was it, guys. And the only other thing is these things rotate on the side. I'm not too sure what they do, but they don't blast or anything. So
they just spin.
So it just powers down on its own. Mando, size comparisons.
Okay, first we got
put that there.
Big boy.
Let's get that. What do we got there? The Republic gunship?
Yep.
Okay, so first we got the Republic gunship. Let me get this bad boy right there. Get
one of my favorite things.
And let's see, pass that bad boy to pick it up. And then we got Imperial shuttle that we just reviewed. Okay, so guys, as you can see, this thing is an absolute beast. Okay, I'm in frame, Mando's in frame, and you can see these are some big vehicles. Republic gunship is no slouch, and neither is the shuttle here, the the Imperial shuttle. We'll turn that to the side. Go turn that one to the side, buddy. What were you saying? Both of them what?
Both of them are pretty good scale to each other.
Yeah, these are a really good scale. Get those out of the way. Put those over by your helmet there. Get that guy out of the way. Just want to turn these sideways so you can see the length of them. Okay, so you can see, guys, these are kind of like the same era, okay, vehicles. And you can see how they didn't put weathering on it, even though this was the vintage collection version of it. They did put a little bit of weathering versus, you know, but it's almost like it's painted on. It's not grimy like the weathering is on this one here. This one here, you look at it, it looks like I could wash this off, almost like with a washcloth. It looks dirty, and the way I like it. This here, it does have the color I like. This gray, it looks very Imperial, you know, as far as like the TIE fighters and all that, and which makes sense because this is right when everything goes that direction. Yeah, it goes that direction. Yeah, so this is right after Order 66 is given over on Kashyyyk. You're gonna see these things storming the beach. Yeah. Mando, what are your impressions of this vehicle?
I like it. I like how it's a good size comparison with the other toys.
In scale, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I give this a 2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up. Okay, guys, I agree, man. This thing is awesome. The playability features really, I just turned it off. The playability features really puts this over with me. If I was a kid, this would last for hours because it can just do so much. Okay, even the missiles, they fire and they can actually go and knock stuff down. So this is something we would actually play with. And if I would ever been able to get my hands on enough figures to put in there, and we will, we're gonna pose this thing all up, fill it with more clones, and get the the appropriate battle figures and set this up on one of these shelves. So 2 thumbs up. I say get one now because they are going to reissue one at some point. It'll be a much cheaper, and you can get one then as well, and you can get a different version of it, and they'll look good because you want different looking ones hitting your beach. You know, you don't want them all looking the same anyway. So yeah, absolutely, I'm a big fan of it. So new year.
Yep.
Got more same stuff coming though, right?
Yeah.
Guys, it's been a crazy ride this year. Added a lot of subs this past week. It just blew me away. I don't know what I did, but at some point, man, we just caught fire. So welcome everybody aboard to the new year. Jack Vader salutes you, and we got a lot of stuff planned, guys, especially with the skits. As soon as I get my knee, a lot of you guys know I tore my patella, so my knee gets right, and I get back in the gym, I get these legs right, get back in that suit. We're gonna do some recording. I've been back in the gym doing my upper body, but you know, I got to get back doing the cardio, doing my legs. So can't do nothing with a hurt knee, guys. So I'm getting to the point where I'm walking around, but it's gonna be another couple weeks. So other than that, Manny, want to take us out tonight?
Yeah.
Take us out.
Everybody, may the force be with you.
May the sun be in your face, wind be in your back, guys.